Thanks for being here, Ryan.
Oh, yeah, our pleasure. Anytime.
Yeah, so Ryan Walter is a former NHL coach and player, champion of the Stanley Cup in 1986, leadership expert, loving husband, father, and grandpa, and a strong willed Christian. Does that sound about right?
Sounds about right.
Awesome. So, looking back when you were around my age, so around 18, and what did you learn since then that you would advise the young adults of today, just in your everyday life?
Well, that's a great question. I learned about 100,000 things, I think, since then. 18 seems like a long time ago.
Yeah.
I was, at 18 years old, I was playing junior hockey in Kamloops.
Mm-hmm.
And 1920 drafted to the Washington Capitals and then traded to the Montreal Canadiens and then, ended up playing my last years for Vancouver with the Canucks. So I learned a lot of lessons. I think that you could probably summarize a few of the lessons into a bucket. One of the buckets would be that life's a blast, it's hard, and you got to go get it. It's I think at the end of the day, it really depends on what we want, and certainly our faith is a huge part of that. But life doesn't wait around for people who wait around. It really is about going and enjoying what you want and who you want to be and who you want to hang out with, versus sort of sitting back and waiting for life to come at us.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's awesome. Thank you for that. So, what motivates you through everything you've been through?
Well, I think there's a couple of things. I mean, certainly from our side, you guys have a strong family, so do we. I mean, family is key. Excuse me, to everything that we do.
Mm-hmm.
And then our faith, I really think that faith is a grounding, sort of bedrock to the way that we live our lives. Values are incredibly important. And, people want to be friends and to do business with and to, connect with people of character.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't mean that we have to be perfect. I'm far from perfect. I tell our kids that all the time. But it does mean that, when we make a mistake, we own up to it. We say sorry and we make it right. So I think that's a real key component, is that the things that are bedrock, the things that are probably our foundation are very important, because what we build our foundation on really describes and defines our life.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair, and I know you're such a big family man, and I know our family definitely admires you for that and your love for them. So, what challenges your motivation?
Time.
Yeah.
I think at times I like to do a lot of things. I like to grow. I like to learn. I like to add value to people's lives, and at times I need to make sure that I'm making enough time to work out. I'm making enough time for family, and I think time, the way that we use our time, defines the life that we have. So I'm always challenged there. I tend to take on a little bit too much, and then have to reorganize and get my priorities back in line, and then life's good again.
That's fair. Time is definitely challenging. I can relate to that. Well, thanks so
Yes.
much for answering those questions, Ryan. It was so great to hear from you.
Hey, anytime, Sam, and look forward to our next time.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, Ryan.